Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Spider-Man Miles Morales versus Magneto. This is another in a series of games in which I allow a machine learning program to choose both the scenario, modular, hero aspect, and generate the deck for me. And we'll see how that goes. This is likely to be a very difficult challenge, although Miles Morales is extremely strong. I don't know how strong he necessarily is in protection in a non-optimized Web Warrior deck, but we'll see. Because the machine learning program gave Magneto Goblin Gear instead of the Acolytes. So if anybody's ever played against Goblin Gear, they know that the Advanced Glider is in there, and the Advanced Glider is a mess. So I'm guessing that before Magneto retreated to Asteroid M with his corrupted Master Mold and all the Sentinels and so on, he also managed to somehow steal a bunch of Osborn tech from the Green Goblin, or from Venom Goblin. And this is likely to be a very, very difficult game to try and get through, but we'll see what happens. Spoiler alert, the algorithm or whatever the machine learning program uses, which I will link in the description below, of course, so you can try it for yourself. It doesn't necessarily optimize the decks, but it gives you something interesting to play with. So, well, we will see what happens. There's like key Web Warrior cards like Web of Life and Destiny that are missing from this that I don't know why you would ever play Web Warriors without them. So, anyway, we have, because we're playing Protection, Spider-Man Noir, Spider UK. Those just our only two allies in Protection. 3 copies of Never Back Down. 3 copies of Tackle. That seems to be a given every time that it generates a Protection deck, of which it's been giving me a lot. 2 copies of Thwip Thwip, which is actually, you know, with the amount of stun that's in this, even though Magneto has steady, that might be pretty good for us. 2 copies of Pin Down and 3 copies of Spider Tingle. For our basic cards, we have Ghost Spider, Spider-Man Hobie Brown, Spider-Man Peter Parker, and Vivian, guess because she's a champion. And Helicarrier. The machine learning program loves to give out Helicarriers. Then we have Power in All of Us, Strength, Energy, and Genius. It's very interesting. It gave us Power of All of Us when we don't really have that many basic cards, but we shall see. To go over our scenario, of course, we've got Magneto. We're playing an expert. 20 health. Starts with a tough card. Schema 2, attack of 3. He's got steady. When he's revealed, we give ourselves a face down counter card. Forced response: after Magneto attacks you, place 1 magnet counter on the main scheme. Main scheme is Asteroid M, stage 1. If there are 3 magnet counters, discard decks from the encounter deck until a magnetic card is discarded. Reveal that card, then remove 3 magnet counters from this scheme. Starts on 1, goes up by 1 each turn. And boarding party is the way we want to focus on this to get through the various stages of boarding party, to get to the point where we hit orbital decay and then physical strain to make sure that Magneto loses steady, because that will make our life a lot easier. So we really want to rush down boarding party if we can. So Magneto cannot have more than 6 sustained damage. When defeated, flip this card over to reveal Sabotage Master Mold. Of course, we start with the one that's out, as I said. So, for Miles, starts on 9 hit points. 4 recovery. Response: after you change to this form, shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from your discard pile into your deck. And then Spider-Man, the perfect stat line, 2, 2, and 2. Venom Blast special, deal 2 damage to an enemy, stun that enemy. Spider Camouflage special, give Spider-Man a tough status card, confuse an enemy. So, that is how we stay alive. But constant stuns and confuses. But, I mean, we really want to get Magneto into the physical strain category so that he can no longer just, it doesn't take us as much to stack up stuns and confuses on him. So that's the goal anyway, and that's how I played him before. So we'll see what happens. We'll be right back with Spider-Man Miles Morales versus Magneto with possibly Goblin Glider. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're shoveled up. We have our starting 6 cards. They are Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man Hobie Brown, Ghost Spider, Web Shooter, Web Shot, and Arachnobatics. Huh. Okay. I mean, Web Shooter is a given. Spidey here is a little too expensive. Hobie we don't really need. Ghost Spider is probably going to be a good thing for us. Hold on, maybe Hobie instead of Ghost Spider. Web Shot, deal 4 damage to an enemy if you pay to this card using an energy resource, result Venom Blast. With Tough on the board right now, a bit of a waste. Arachnobatics, deal 2 damage to an enemy if that enemy has a stun status card, deal 3 additional damage to that enemy if that enemy has a confused status card. Okay, so it's a difficult choice. So Web Shooter for sure. I think Hobie for sure. Web Shot and Arachnobatics actually work okay together. But he can't take... We're not looking really to do damage right off the bat. Maybe a mistake, but I'm getting rid of those. 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Power and All of Us, Strength, Pin Down, and Thwip Thwip. Okay. So I think we're going to flip over. We can bring out Hobie pretty cheaply. We're going to hang on to our Web Shooter, but we are going to play out Thwip Thwip. We're going to deal 1 damage to us. Then we are going to deal... We're going to 2 status cards on up to 2 enemies. So we can stun him right off the bat, which is, I think, a good call for us. And we're going to rush down Boarding Party. That's 2 for that. This is going to flip. So, Sabotage Master Mold. When defeated, reveal the status side orbital decay scheme. Add this card to the victory display. Okay. One, two, three, 4. So, Web Shooter, Web Shot, Spire Tingle, Power and All of Us, and another Thwip Thwip. Wow. Okay. Sure. Threat's going to go on. Magneto cannot attack because he's stunned. First encounter card. Electric Shock. When revealed, you are stunned. Take 1 damage for each magnet counter. Okay, so there are none. But we are stunned. Second one. Magneto's helmet. He cannot be confused. Okay. That's okay, we're not looking to confuse, we're looking to thwart. So, first things first, we're going to put out our web shooter, 3 counters. Then we're going to thwip again. So we'll take another damage. We're going to stun Magneto again. And we will thwart the main scheme. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, needs 2 stuns. Okay. Never back down. Spider tingle, web shot, web shooter, never back down. Okay. Wild. 1 threat goes on. He again does not attack. Encounter card. Seized. When revealed, each player plays the top 6 cards of their deck face down under here. When defeated, Magneto activates against the player who defeated the scheme. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those cards have been seized. Okay. Let's put out another web shooter. Then we'll use our web shooters. Oh, no, we have to, let's think about the, I want to thwart Master Mold. But I want to get this stun off of us. To be able to do a web shot. We could let Hobie take the hit, because that's sort of what he's there for. We could get rid of his helmet, but we're not looking to confuse right now. We could use the web shot to get rid of the stunned. It won't do any damage, but it will trigger Venom Blast. Interesting. Okay, you know what? Kind of weird, but we'll do that. We're going to use that for a web shot. So that's just going to, it's not going to do the damage. So the attack doesn't go off, but the Venom Blast ability does. So we're going to do 2 damage, pinging the tough off of him and stunning him. And then we're going to play with Spider Tingle. And this will allow us to get two off of Master Mold. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spider UK, Genius, Thwip again, Power Within, and Double Life. Interesting. Okay. So 2's going to go on here. He's not fully stunned, of course, because he only has one stun card on him. So he's going to attack. We're going to have Hobie block. So this is 3, 5. So as an interrupt, when he leaves play, look at the top 3 cards. Discard the top 3. So he's going to take 3 damage. Okay. Okay. So there's that. Encounter card. The villain attacks. Oh, we had to put a magnet counter here. We don't like that, so we're going to use Spider Tingle to stop the attack. So we're going to take a damage. Okay. So we can stun him again because we have Power Within available to us. We have a lot of resources. So don't think we need Thwip in this case. So we're going to spend 3 on Spider UK. Then we're going to could flip over okay. So we're going to flip over. We're going to put a Spider-Man card back. Don't have too many in here. I guess it's going to be a web shot. Oh, that kind of messed up. That doesn't work out well for us. All right, hold on a second. Let's get web shot back out of there. We're going to rewind this a second. It doesn't work the way I thought it did. Okay. So, we can only use these when we're in Hero. Let's web shoot. the power within. Oh, we have to use the basic power first. So we're going to thwart. I'm going to thwart this. Then that allows us to use Venom Blast, so we will stun Magneto again. And he takes 2 more. Then okay, yeah, so this will work. I just had to do it in a different way. Okay. Use the web shooter as a strength resource. It's double life. So flip over, then ready, and then we get a Spider-Man card back. And I think in this particular case, we're going to go with power within. So that's going to allow us to heal, back up to full, and then we can flip back. Oh, and we'll have Spider UK thwart the last one off of Sabotage Master Mold. So out comes Orbital Decay. So this coming turn, we should be in a good position to get rid of Orbital Decay so that he will no longer have steady. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arachnobatics, Vivian, Genki Lee, Pin Down, and Helicarrier. Okay. So 2, it's going to go into here. He cannot attack because yet again he is stunned. Encounter card, Magnetic Missile, Surge. When a Sentinel minion is in play, they take 5 damage. Well, there is no Sentinel minion. So it surges. Now there is one, there's an M-type. Okay. That's fine. He's got Guard. We can just give him pinned down, so he can't do anything to us. We're not looking to hurt Magneto at the moment anyway. We definitely just want to get stuff thwarted. Okay. So let's pin down the M-type. It lines up quite nicely, I'd say. And I think, yeah, Orbital Decay is going to be critical for us to get rid of. But we also want to be able to play out Vivian. So what can we do here? We could do 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we're not really going to Arachnobatics right now. So let's 1, 2, 3 to put out the Helicarrier. And use the Helicarrier and Arachnobatics to put out Vivian. What are we going to blank? After Vivian enters play, choose an attachment, non-elite minion, or non-permanent side scheme until the end of the round. Treat that card's printed text box so that it were blank, except for traits. Ooh. So if we get rid of Seized, we get our cards back, and the when defeated doesn't trigger. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, our web shooters are gone. I like that a lot. Okay. So Vivian and Spider UK will thwart Seized. Seized does not trigger. We get our cards back. Vivian did an excellent job. Okay, so we don't need to orbital decay right now, or physical strain, I should say. So we're going to make sure Asteroid M does not flip. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spider-Man War, Tackle, Swing In, Jefferson Davis, and Double Life. Okay. Wow, okay. Now the problem, of course, is the helmet, because it can't be confused. So, he's going to attack. He's attacking for 3. Do we just want to take this? Because it's not a lot of damage. Yeah, let's do that. 3, 4. So that's okay. Sentinel can't do any damage. Master Magnetism, when revealed, take the topmost magnetic card in the encounter discard pile and give it to Magneto as a face-down boost card. And then he activates. Okay. So, magnetic face-down boost card. So we know this is going to be a lot of damage, so we're going to have Spider UK get in the way. So that was another magnetic token. He attacks again. He has a 3, 6, 9. Yikes. Oh, this Goblin Glider. Woo! Get out of here. Deal damage to attacking any number of Web Warrior cards we control. So we control 2. Now, after you place Magneto on the scheme, so Magnet's going to trigger. So I have to look for another magnetic. There's one right now. Oh God. Master Magnetism happens again. Oh, this is bad news. The top magnetic card is seized. Things are going so well. All right, so it's a base of 6. We know that. Another one goes on here. 6, and if this is a 2, we're just dead. And it is. Wow. Things were going so well, too. But back-to-back Masters of Magnetism. If it was anything else in any other order, I think we would have been fine. We would have had him on physical strain, could have got rid of the helmet, confused, taken some time off. But no, wow. That was brutal. So, the machine learning algorithm so far is failing me. Of course, it's giving me ridiculously hard matchups like this. But, oh well, so be it. So, Magneto beats Miles Morales because he got really lucky, in my opinion. But so be it. All right, I think I might do one more of these random ones. Our win rate is very poor at the moment. And I think we'll drop it for the time being. But yeah, I think we're going to give them one more shot with these randomized decks and see how we do in the future. But until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.